It's ever been this way, where, because we're always on the West Coast whenever we fly to do conventions, so we're always going to bed early. But this was the first time we were used to Central Time, and we went west. So
we still stayed up till midnight.
Well, yeah, because we're awesome. Because we're not the lose chesters.
That's my line.
I just spaded you.
He just Richard spaded me. So, behind the scenes, Rob Benedict is, well, in front of the scenes as well.
Certainly the funnier of the two.
He's the funnier of the two.
But he's a quiet friend.
Yeah, he's sort of, in a big group, he'll kind of make a joke, and 2 or 3 people will hear it and laugh hysterically, and then 4 seconds later, Spade will make the joke bigger, very loudly, and the room is like, oh, Richard, you're the best.
And Rob's in the room, he's like, I just made that joke. I just made that joke. So we've literally called it when you steal somebody's joke.
It's called the spade.
It's called
You've
a
been
spade.
spaded. Who's first time? I love it. Thank y'all so much. Welcome to the crazy, cool Supernatural family. Yeah, I see a lot of happy faces. Thank you. Our face will wake up. Double wave. I like the double wave. We kind of just, backstage there, we're sort of in season 12 mode now. So we were like, this is fun. Yeah. It was a fun, like, way to start season 12 for Jared and Jensen to come out. And I guess we brought the cool, because I guess it's going to be 180 degrees next weekend. So, full disclosure.
I think they record things in Kelvin.
In Kelvins. In sun metrics. So Jensen has been trying for, what, 11 plus years now to teach me how to golf. And I was like, yeah.
Still very much a work in progress.
Yeah. I think when we met, he was like, you know what, as your elder, I'm gonna teach you about wine and golf. He had no trouble about the wine, but
I now learned from him.
But golf, I have been like digging my heels in. And so I decided, genius that I am, to learn to golf in Phoenix.
I was always like this, and we could be, winter in Antarctica and go play, and he'd be like, why is it so? I'm like, it's -72 right now. Yeah, it's just like a heat wave.
Yeah.
Because he's hot.
What?
Because he's hot.
Girl, you hot.
Because he's hot.
I love you back. With a beard, no less. So, we're trying to.
At one point, I looked over. We were playing yesterday. At one point, I looked over, and it was like there was.
Explain why.
So, well, I will. But it was like he was just like bleeding milk, or like it was just white beads of just like streaming down his neck. I'm like, and Cliff just walks up and was like, check out his neck.
So meanwhile, I'm like watching the other golf player, and Jensen and Cliff are like, looking at me like I'm breathing.
Just like, I guess, sprayed sunscreen. And the sunscreen didn't even get time to set.
It didn't get to my face.
It immediately just washed off with sweat.
And then there's the time. So we're playing, and it was Jensen, Cliff, myself. We tweeted a picture yesterday. And then I guess for those of you non-golfers like me, if you have less than 4 people, what's that?
Where we were playing? We were at the Biltmore.
Yeah. It was pretty, but we played with the 4th player. And so Jensen on the back 9, the second half of the course, was like, all right, let's play.
You know the lingo now, don't you? The back 9
is like, let's play, I forgot the lingo. Let's play match play. Let's do match play, cart versus cart. And so Cliffy's with me, and he's like, really? Really? You give me paddle-lecky and you want to play like match play?
Meanwhile, the guy, the single that we picked up, he's ex-Marine and was playing. I think he was almost like scratch golf through the first like 8
That means
holes.
really good.
So I'm like, hey,
Not me, no.
How about cart versus cart? And Cliff's like, come on, you got to give us some like, you got to give him some strokes. I'm like, well, that's a different conversation. Listen, let's just keep it about golf. Daddy likes his coffee in the morning.
Like coffee. And then, so we decided to play match play against each other. And so we drive to the next hole, and Jensen had a hat with a visor on, and I look over, and he's like this. He's got like white stuff all over his face, kind of looks crazy, and I was like, what's wrong with you? He's like, war paint. It was like the zinc sunscreen that doesn't, I look over and I was like, ah! It was like the episode
Game on.
Braveheart or something. It's like, war paint. And I was like, I'm nervous. I don't know how to golf, I'm nervous. So, thank y'all. It's good to be here.